I feel incredibly safe because I have two friends of mine that are in studio right now. Two members of the Guam Police Department, and they're not just my friends, they're your friends as well as part of our island community. Officer Justin Ekalani and Sergeant Jess Santos. Gentlemen, half a day.
Half a day, sir.
All right, and the reason why you were here, and curiously not in uniform today, very, very relaxed, very civvy.
Very, under the radar thing.
Well, that's kind of the point, because
right.
what you're doing is reaching out to the community and trying to interface and interact directly as part of the ongoing Coffee with a Cop program, which is literally going to be a stone's throw away from us here at our Harmon studios.
So you have no choice. You have to be there.
I will be there. Well, for people that don't know about it, Justin, tell me all about it.
Well, it's Coffee with a Cop at Harmon McDonald's right down the street. It's 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And we invite the community to come and sit down with an officer one-to-one. And coffee is free thanks to McDonald's. And it's just an opportunity to remove barriers that most people see when they deal with an officer. Either they're pulling them over or they're at a scene where it's not as positive. So it's their chance to voice their concerns about the community and public safety issues in our island.
Well, Sarge, how's it been so far? Because this isn't the first one that you guys have done, and I'm sure you've gotten a lot of feedback so far.
Well, the reception's been pretty good. On the initial, we held our first Coffee with a Cop down at the Tamuning McDonald's. And so after that, we transitioned over to the Agani McDonald's, and slowly, as the community is learning about the Coffee with a Cop, we're starting to see a little bit more participation from our public. And so we don't necessarily want to say it's just because of the free coffee, but we do have actual real concerns out there with our community. And because the community is the police and we are the community as well, we want to be able to sit down with these folks and foster that relationship so that there's no barriers. And that's always been the intention of the department, the chief of police, and it's slowly snowballing into what we're gradually going to see become a very, very good relation between us and the community, who are just as much owners of this department as we are.
Mm-hmm. So, and the feedback that we've been getting as the media, for the first couple of events where people were saying, I thought I was going to go there and I was going to raise some concerns or give some ideas and everything, and they're like, we'll get back to you, or we'll tell, my boss, he'll tell his boss, he'll tell his boss. And they were like, a lot of the times you guys actually resolve the issue right there.
And we don't,
on the spot.
Exactly. We want the public to know that it doesn't fall on deaf ears. We actually do bring back all the feedback. The chief meets with the bureau chiefs, and we try to figure out ways to resolve these issues. Sometimes the mayor is there. At this event, Office of Highway Safety will be there, because some of the biggest issues that the community has brought up are traffic violations, safety out on the highway. So we really are actively trying to resolve these public safety issues. Mm-hmm. So we really invite people to just come out and ask any question that they may have, even if it's not law enforcement related.
And I like how you said any, because Sarge, truly, and you guys, all the officers we've talked to, even all the way up to the chief, they've said, come over to Coffee with a Cop, and truly nothing is out of bounds. Bring up anything you want.
Yes, absolutely.
The forum is to have that communication free and flowing. No pun intended with the coffee. So we want that relationship because it's been a long time coming. And so, like I said in the beginning, we want the public to realize that this department is just as much theirs as it is ours. And so perhaps maybe in the future, there won't be any issues about whether or not we are an approachable entity, because we are at this point. And the chief wants to make sure that this movement picks up a lot of momentum, and that's going to be the set point for generations to come.
And now it's also interesting because Officer Paul Tapau has said, the chief has said again, all the levels of leadership up in GPD's command is they said, we want people to take more ownership. Like we are the arm of the law, and we know how to do the procedures, and we've got all the training and everything like that, but we want you to take ownership of your own communities. And there's a lot of going on with the Neighborhood Watch program.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So how if we have some ideas about I see a lot of stuff like I've always lived in Dedido and everything like that. I really want to help my community. Can you guys give some tips or maybe some pointers on how to set that up?
If you want to do a Neighborhood Watch program, you can approach us at the Cookie with a Cop event. You can also contact our GPD.
You said cookie with a Cop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There are cookies too?
Coffee with the Cop.
Okay.
I'm mixing it up. We have a Cookie with the Cop event too,
all right,
which is mainly for middle school kids. So
okay.
I've been mixing it up lately. But it's Coffee with the Cop, but McDonald's does usually give cookies for free.
Justin will buy you maybe one or two cookies.
So there are cookies involved as well. But we definitely encourage people to ask about the Neighborhood Watch program. We're also there to assist to set up Neighborhood Watch programs as well. Mm-hmm. So you can visit our GPD website if you need information on the Neighborhood Watch program, or you can talk to us at Coffee with the Cop, I'm sorry, Coffee with the Cop, and any officer you need, you can ask their information from them.
All right. Well, thank you so much, gentlemen. It's all about transparency, as you
Yes,
said.
yes.
We do
Absolutely.
appreciate it. We will see you there.
Thank you.
Like I said, we can walk down there.
Yes, you can.
All right. All right.
And there'll be cookies.
All right. We'll see you there. Thank you so much once again, everybody for watching. We do appreciate it. We will see you next time. Bye.